best podcast in Long Beach, California. This is Tacos and Workouts. What it is. Podcast.
You know,
My name is Dorothy. I do allow you to use me on your podcast.
Great.
You never know. Some funny shit could come out.
I know, right?
But you was just trying, huh?
No, it's just subconsciously. It's something about the brain, right? So it's like the people you hang around with, you kind of pick up on their mannerisms of what they do, right? So it's like if you're always hanging around people that just drink all the time, smoke weed, and do nothing, then you're gonna end up doing that. But if you're hanging around with people that, you know, a run club, right? They go running every weekend or whatever.
I
and
still
just
ain't running with them. I don't give a fuck. I say myself all the time. I had got on that Ozempic.
Oh yeah.
I was weighing 158 pounds, but my goal weight was 143, which is supposed to be my height my weight for my height and everything.
Yeah.
So it took me 5 years to lose the weight. Trust me, because I was 278 pounds, but I lost it on my own. But it took like 5 years, just constantly losing a couple of pounds every week or two. It was weird. And then I took that Ozempic to help me get to my goal weight. That shit made me sick. It fucked my digestion system up. Like, I would throw up like The Exorcist, like, as soon as I took it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, after, like, my doctor, what a dumbass I was to listen to him. He's like, well, you know, it's a big dose and you have to get used to, you know, that dose. I'm like, I'm a diabetic. I take insulin already. You feel me? This shit got me bottoming out, like, bam, like, for the whole week. So I go to the hospital, of course, emergency room, and they're like, we don't see what's making your blood pressure go so high, because this shit almost stroked me out. My blood pressure was like 240 over 210 or something like that. Unbelievable. It took like 10 hours to get my blood pressure down in the emergency room. But after that, they let me go. They was like, you know, you don't seem to be throwing up no more. Of course not, bitch. You gave me the nausea pills. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit fucked me up. I was jacked up for like, yeah, you could have stayed in this thing.
Oh, I could have.
Yeah, because it'll take you right over to, but you good. But I'm like, you know, I was sick for like 3-4 days after each time I took it, you know what I mean? But initially I had the same result, like violently ill, blood pressure out the roof. So he tells me, what's a big dose? So just try to, you know, keep doing it. Keep doing it, nigga. I did it 3 times. I said, he must be crazy. I'm not doing this shit no more. But after that week's dose wore off, nigga, that shit opened the appetite in my motherfucking ass that I ain't had in years. Like, I ate a whole plate of dinner, you feel me? And I'm like, wait a minute, did I just eat this whole plate of food? Because I couldn't eat more than like 8 bites of anything before I would get full. I trained myself for that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I had no control over my appetite after that shit. And then on top of that, my digestion system been messed up. Like, get off right here. I only like boo-boo twice a month. So now I have to go to a gastrologist. You know what I'm saying?
Is that because of Ozempic?
Yeah, it's because of the Ozempic.
So you only take a boo-boo twice a month?
Twice a month. Like deadly amounts. Like deadly lengths of time. And it's like literally like nothing I could do. My gastrologist gave me all kinds of like colon preps, you know, to clean me out and stuff like that. That shit, it only cleaned me out a little bit. It was supposed to clean all the bullshit out of me. But no. So I have to have surgeries now, like in the next 2 months.
So Ozempic really screwed you up?
Ozempic really fucked me up.
So you wouldn't recommend that for anybody? Or
I wouldn't. I mean, but you know, come to find out, I was allergic to the semaglutide in it. It's one of the ingredients. So it was no way of knowing that prior to, but I ain't gonna blame him about the first time, but the second time I went to the hospital, they should have figured that shit out. I think.
And you said that after you finished Ozempic and it was out of your system, you just got really hungry and then you started.
Look at, I weigh 214 pounds now.
Uh huh.
And I gained that weight back from July of 25 to now. That's like not even a year. That's a lot of weight to gain. From 158 to 214.
As soon as you stopped it.
As soon as I stopped it.
So
as soon as that dose wears off, because it lasts a whole week, each dose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you're supposed to take it every day. I mean, every week at the same day, like Friday to Friday.
Mm-hmm.
If you take it at 3, make sure you take it at 3 or in the 3 o'clock hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that Ozempic jacked me up. And not only did it, like, mess me up to where, like, I'd be so hungry and shit. Well, like, now I kind of got used to eating more than just 8 or 10 bites of food.
Yeah.
But now in my mind, because I got this little sensor right here, it tells me what my blood sugar is doing. So if I can learn to keep my blood sugar at the right level, that means I'm not taking a lot of sugar and starches and shit in, which make you gain weight, you know. So as long as I keep my blood sugar under control, then I know I haven't exceeded no hell of a food shopping, or whatever you call it, like getting down.
What do you think the overall results of people being on Ozempic
I mean,
are?
a lot of people who it works for, it works good. You know what I mean? But if you're allergic to any of them ingredients and that shit, or your body just don't want to take all that insulin that's in it with your daily dose of insulin, then it's not gonna work for you.
But do you think we're still in the experimental phases where we don't know the outcome of it? I mean,
Well, we're gonna find out real soon. You know why? Because a lot of people that had it paid for through their insurance, they no longer accept insurance for the payment, and it's expensive. It's like $1,000, $800 a pen. So that's like a month's worth of Ozempic, because one pen gonna give you 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It comes with like 8 milliliters in it, and each dose you take is 2 milliliters. So that's like 2 whole, pens, like the insulin sticks, worth of insulin. That's a lot of insulin. That is a lot of insulin, but it time release, you know what I mean? And the idea of it is to, make you feel fuller longer. That's how they've been losing the weight off it. Because it makes you feel fuller, longer, and like you could try to eat, unless you just hell bent on just staying fat, you're not gonna eat so much because you're gonna feel full more than you feel hungry.
do you think they it's not covered anymore because the experimental phase is kind of over with?
No, because Trump,
Uh-huh.
he wants you to pay for everything, and to him, it's not a good enough medical reason.
Well, it is if you're a diabetic, but
it is if you're overweight and a diabetic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because most people who have diabetes that are overweight have type 2 diabetes.
Uh-huh.
Which is something you give yourself, by eating the wrong shit. So that's how type 2 diabetes comes about. You gain weight and you're eating the wrong shit. As far as the sugar contents go, if you eat a lot of sugar and you're getting fat, then you're probably going to get type 2 diabetes too.
What do you think the outcome is of people misusing the drug, for cosmetic reasons?
I don't think it's a way that you can misuse it, because it's only going to give you them 2 milliliters, which is 1 dose a week. So the pen stops when it gets to the 2 milliliters that you get for that week. It's going to stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you decide to stick it back in your body again later on that day, I don't know why you would, but you would probably kill yourself. Because all of that insulin, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got people who's not diabetic taking a shot too, just because they want to lose weight.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's the kind of people that I was talking about.
Yeah. So if you have a medical reason, like when I was 158, I should have never got on that Ozempic. I should have just stuck to what I was doing. I'd have never got sick. I'd have never had my digestive system messed up. You know what I mean?
Now let's say for whatever reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go after the manufacturer Ozempic, right?
Yeah, you sue them.
Yeah, can you?
Yes, I am. If you have to have proof of medical, complications due to the use of that Ozempic. Like a common disability that can happen is wind up either you get stomach paralysis, which is you paralyze your stomach and you die from that, or you get like the bowel system fucked up, like mine. You could die from that if you don't. Like, I should boo-boo way more than twice a month. I should boo-boo every day.
Yeah.
But even with like the remedies the gastrologist gave me, like enemas,
Enema?
yeah, enemas, the IBS pills, that shit. If I take the IBS pills every day, then I'm gonna be at work somewhere, and bam, all of a sudden I got a shit, can't hold it. You know what I mean? So that puts a restriction on me using that pill because it makes you boo-boo frequently enough, more than 2 times a month. But to my experience, it seems like every time I get to work, I'll be there 30 minutes or something, and I'm in a position where I can't just take off and run to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna have an accident, which is gonna kill my whole ego. You know what I mean? Because that's like an embarrassment that a grown person shouldn't have to go through unless they walking around living on the street. Then I can see. I can't even see then why a person would.
Yeah. So I guess you would have to like carry like a little
diaper.
Diaper or something like a different change of clothes. Yeah.
Deal with the mind fuck of having to shit on yourself because you got a diaper and you at work. My mind doesn't work like that. Like my mind say, don't take that shit until you know what I'm saying. You feel like you about to explode because my stomach would swell up so big towards the end of that 2 weeks that I'm like, I spend like 2-3 hours in the bathroom trying to make myself go, and that shit sucks. Kid be knocking at the door like, Mom, hold on, man, it's that day, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows, like, ooh, she probably trying to boo boo. Like I have to put gloves on to help myself sometimes, and that shit is terrible. It's terrible. I wish I had never took it.
And all this is because of Ozempic.
Ozempic, yep.
Well, thank you for letting me know, because I'm a big dude, right?
You
And
might consider. Don't take the Ozempic. If I was you, I would take his.
what's the difference?
His is made just for men.
Uh-huh.
And you get like a counselor who tells you talk to and shit, and they it's like a GLP-1. That's what you take. Don't take. I would suggest Ozempic. Not only is that shit expensive, but if you're allergic, right here, make it right. Whoop, next block, make it right.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it's telling you come on block before that.
Yeah, that's weird. Or the alternative is to to avoid all that is just get on a strong diet, a strong regimen, work out, and not really just take care of yourself, because
right, they do have diets that you could strictly go by, and you'll lose. Like, put like this, it's easy for an overweight person to lose 100 pounds real fast.
Yeah.
If you go by this diet. Like, you ever watch that show 600 Pound Life?
Yeah.
Watch that and listen to that diet that man gives, or figure out a way where you could get his diet.
It's 200 calories, no
200, 400,
well, 2,000 calories,
size.
right?
It's supposed, we're supposed to have 2,000 calories a day.
And then no sugars, no pizza, no whatever.
No starches, no breads. No.
You got what do you say? Vegetables and protein, and that's
Yeah,
it, right?
no fried foods. Like chicken, you boil that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good. I'm right up there where that garage is open right there.
Okay.
That's my car right there, but I got a flat tire on that bitch.
Oh.
That gray one with the red rims.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well, thank you for all
Yeah.
that great information, Dorothy. And I'm gonna be posting this up. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I didn't even know you was. I knew you was recording, but I was looking at that for a recording. I only seen it in front of me.
Yeah, it was recording the whole time. That's why I have the sign on there on the door.
I'm good with it.
All right. Cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah.